Welcome to Buddha's Way. There once was a man named Aaron born in the shadows of a forgotten city where no dreams ever grew, and failure was not just common, but expected. His family was broken by debt, his father a bitter drunk, and his mother the silent keeper of pain who held the family together with calloused hands and teary prayers. And in that world, Aaron learned early that life would not offer kindness easily. From a young age, he dreamed of becoming something more. Not rich, not famous, but free. Free from suffering, from noise, from fear, from the choking belief that he was destined to remain nothing. And so he began trying blindly, boldly, foolishly, chasing jobs, starting tiny businesses, learning skills, taking risks, each time believing this is the one. But every single time, he failed. Not once or twice, but dozens of times. And each failure did not just take his money or time, it took something deeper. His confidence, his friendships, even his will to keep trying. But there was something strange about Aaron, not that he didn't feel pain, but that even after every collapse, every betrayal, every humiliation, a voice inside him still whispered, "Get up again." And so he did. He failed at selling books, opening a tea stall, freelancing online, becoming a writer, even applying for cleaning jobs abroad, 100 times over 10 long years. He failed in every way a man can fail, laughed at by friends, pitied by neighbors, and ignored by the world that values results over resilience. Yet with every defeat, he learned something sharper than any classroom could teach: how to adapt, how to observe, how to sharpen his pain into wisdom. And while the world slept, Aaron read obsessively: philosophy, business, psychology, scriptures. He turned his nights into silent libraries, his wounds into windows of understanding. And though outwardly he looked like a man sinking, inwardly he was becoming unbreakable. Then, on his 101st attempt, broken, tired, with no money left, and only his notebook filled with old ideas and hope, he tried again, this time starting a small platform teaching people how to recover from failure, how to rebuild from nothing, how to restart their lives with mindfulness. And for the first time, people listened, not because he had fancy degrees or a perfect life, but because his voice carried the weight of real pain, real experience, and real transformation. And what began as a blog turned into a movement, then a business, then a global community. People began calling him the man who failed 100 times and still won. And he smiled not because of the success, but because he had finally become the man he once imagined. Not rich, not perfect, but free. And when someone asked him, "What kept you going when everything failed?" he replied, "Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the staircase to it. If you fall 100 times, you've simply built 100 steps higher. The only way to truly fail is to stop climbing." So if you've been rejected, broken, laughed at, lost everything, or feel like it's too late, remember, Aaron, you don't need to be born lucky. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You don't even need to win today. All you need is to rise once more than you fall, to keep walking long after others give up, and to trust that the fire inside you was never meant to be small. Greatness isn't built in success, it's built in suffering, rebuilt in failure, and born fully in those who refuse to surrender, even if they fall 100 times. This is Buddha's Way. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for more true stories that awaken your inner power. Mjolnir.